have all these analytics, and if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the camera. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
Offensive rebound and another shot. And Bogut with the nice basket inside.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. The feed now to Thompson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
Jones, and it's sent back by Bogut. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Jones. Ariza's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Bogut. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Beverly up top. And he converts the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Now, here is Harden following the miss by Terrence Jones. And that is good.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Warriors trail by 5. To the paint. Thompson with the bucket. And if carrying the team during the regular season or Harden down, Greg, as you were talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not Clark, all of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries, as a case in point.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 6 points for Klay Thompson. It's Harden with the drive. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Harden. For 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one's good. Barnes.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Capella. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The shot is off. Nice D from Bogut.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Golden State now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
No luck that time either. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very top Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Harden, and it's sent back by Bogut, and they're able to recover. And it's Beverly missing. Warriors leading by 6. The drive by Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 9 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Ahead. Here's Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. That will count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets trail by 8. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from Barnes. Pass to Curry. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State. Back to Bogut. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously, injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
And it's the Warriors with the ball after the Rockets pick up 3. Curry gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Smith. Shot is no good. Nice D from Bogut.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Curry kicks to Bogut. To the middle. Here's Green. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
There's the pass to Howard. Lays it up and banks it in. Howard's got his first 2 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him. Yeah, the Rockets were able to make it to the second spot in the West at the very end of the season. Actually came down to the last day. They could have ended as low as 6th going into the final game.
And there's Terry after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Smith in the post, guarded by Green. Smith, no luck.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Shot by Terry, no good.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Curry with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. So the wing on the left. McDaniels kicks to Smith, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here is Brewer, following the basket by Draymond Green. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Brewer's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now Brewer after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Howard, the pass to McDaniels. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Warriors leading by 12. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. Bogut against Howard. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Really left alone that time. And the Warriors lead by 14. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Smith. Brewer up top. He feeds it to Howard. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Bogut.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard.
And so that brings the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by... And that's it for halftime as the second half is just...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. McDaniels is out there with Terry. And it's Brewer in at the 3 spot. Shot by Terry, no good. Warriors leading by 12. And the dunk by Barnes.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Capone with the bucket. Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific, in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. Wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
Got that one up quick. 19 points for Steph Curry.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Beverly, kicks it out to Harden. On the wing, Harden bangs home the trifecta.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Good. Beverly's got 11 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. It's stolen by Jones. And it's the Rockets on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Harden with the stuff.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No. Now, Clark, a pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Bogut, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. Oh! Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The Rockets trail. And here's Harden. 13 points in the game. For the lead. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Livingston passes to Spates, and the shot is good. Spates has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
You got to grind it out, physical game.
That's neat. That'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Ariza outside. Barbosa with the steal. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
And the rejection by Ezeli. Here's Iguodala.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Beverly wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Beverly's got 14 points for the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of them.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than
the Warriors trail. Here's Ezeli.
On that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Warriors lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And no doubt the Rockets were one of the faster-paced teams in the league last year. When you have the firepower they do, you want it to become a scoring fest.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
A lot of the wins for the Rockets, guys, I thought last year came from just wearing down their opponents. I mean, you can keep up with their pace for a quarter, maybe 2, but it's very hard to sustain it for 48 minutes shot for shot.
They kick it out to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go. Houston in the lead. Dishes it to McDaniels. Here's Terry, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Back to Curry. To the paint. Here's Bogut. The shot is off. Great D that time from Howard. And that one's good. 12 points for Andrew Bogut.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game. Loose D here, critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
And that one's good.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
McDaniels kicks to Terry. The three. Barnes grabs the miss. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Shoots from 12. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Bogut. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
On the wing, Thompson. Down low. Barnes kicks to Curry. It's Bogut with the drive. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Pass to Barnes. The baseline J. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
To end the run. Oh, wow.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
It's Curry with the drive, and he lays it straight in. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen. Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Kicks it to Barnes. Thompson outside. From the baseline. And the shot falls short this time.
Great-looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Second free throw, no good. The Warriors leading. He kicks to Bogut. Out to the right wing. Feeds to Curry. Howard with the steal. Pass to Brewer from outside the arc. They get it back to the left side wing. And it's Terry off the drive. Takes the three. And Howard with the stop.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And Gio, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Brewer passes to Smith. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jones checked in for Smith. Lisa comes in for Corey Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. It falls!
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
And there's the feed to Beverly. Inside, and stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
And here are the Rockets now. And here's Harden for 3. It falls! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
And the Warriors with possession here. And Curry, here we go. Yes!
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Harden.
Nasty. Got the athleticism on that goodness, fella's going to hurt somebody with a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
And he's having it. That had to be fun.
Ariza outside. The tray. The three won't fall. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. So Golden State will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Rockets. Ariza and Jones at the small and power forward. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Passes it to Jones. He dishes it to Capella. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after Jones, no luck. Warriors leading by 3, and it's the Warriors on the break. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
You look at what Barnes has done so far. 9 points and the 1 steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there. And not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Harden has a wide open look. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Barnes kicks to Green. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Extreme confidence at the line. That's how you win close ones.
Here's Ariza. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Ariza. Here's Beverly. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Thompson. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And the slam dunk by Spates.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
It's Harden with the drive. Yes!
Now, this is why the break... invented for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Livingston dishes to Barbosa. Count it!
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 4. There's 38 seconds left in overtime. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And Howard, here we go. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Howard starts lighting it up like this.
Livingston, count!
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Iguodala's drive. Money!
One after the other. Andre Iguodala getting it done.
Smith outside. The pass to Brewer. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Connect! Here's Livingston. No good. So it's a narrow.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our